Hello, my name is Jared Krebs. I'm pictured here with my wife Crystal and our dog Tasia. We live in San Antonio, Texas, and we've been with USANA for over 10 years because USANA has impacted our health, the health of both of our families, and the health of our clients and associates in a very positive way. Prior to USANA, I was working in the music industry as a guitar teacher. I was struggling to make ends meet, and I was looking for some way to supplement my income. When I started with USANA, I worked it consistently part-time for about 2 years to where I was able to replace my income. And for the last 8 years, it's continued to grow. And actually, it's to the point where it's gotten to a six-figure income. And today we're at the Emerald Director status. So it's been a huge blessing in our life. This is a short overview that covers what USANA could do for you. And also it's going to talk about what our journey has been through with USANA. Now, today's major trend is health and wellness. When I was first looking to start a business, I was looking for something with demand. If you were to start a business in the early 1900s, the automobile industry would have been the way to go. The early 80s, definitely computers, and they've both become trillion-dollar industries, very strong industries. In 2011, really in the last 5 to 10 years, the health and wellness industry has emerged as the next trillion-dollar industry. Even economists like Paul Zane Pilzer says health and wellness is already a $200 billion business, and in the next 10 years, an additional $1 trillion will be devoted to helping people maintain their health in the US alone. And that's pretty obvious. I mean, you can see all these magazine covers, but we all have family members who are dealing with issues with their health, with even ourselves and our family. We've definitely been touched by many health challenges. And so it is definitely mainstream. Now, why the direct sales industry? Well, that was another side of this, because especially as a musician, I didn't have a bunch of money I could invest in a business. So this was a great situation to be able to do with a low startup cost, very low risk, and a high potential return. Really, you get out what you put into it. Also, the tax write-offs are really advantageous for anybody, and improving our health. That's been one of the best things for me personally. Working with the team, that's obviously really important. Leverage, something that you don't get in every business. Having fun. This business has been tremendously fun for us the last 10 years. It's why we still do it. Helping others, it's a very rewarding line of work. And following a system, really having it very simple. And that's what we have here with our team. And look at the millions of people that have become involved in the direct selling industry just in the last 5 years. So really, people from all walks of life are respecting this industry, and to the point where you can see now stadiums like this around the country of people in this industry. In fact, our company convention recently sold out. So it's undeniable that people are using this industry to create financial freedom in their life. And this is actually a graph that shows the different types of direct sales businesses. You can see wellness is the highest in sales. So this is definitely a great area to be in. Now, you might be wondering, why USANA? Why this company? Well, I'm going to tell you the story of USANA. We were actually founded by Dr. Myron Wentz, who has a PhD in microbiology and an emphasis in immunology. He's pictured there on the left. He founded Go Labs in 1974, and he's an expert at giving optimal nutrition to human cells. But he had a shift in research, and he founded USANA in 1992 because he couldn't find a product that could keep his cells alive in the lab like he was doing. And so that's where when USANA was born. He won the Albert Einstein Award for Outstanding Achievement in the Life Sciences in 2007. And the vision of USANA is to manufacture the highest quality science-based products that people can trust. This is a picture of USANA's home office in Salt Lake City, Utah. You can see all the flags there. USANA is actually debt-free. We operate in 20 different countries, and we had over 900 million in product orders last year. So this is already a very successful company, great brand recognition. We're publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, totally transparent. Our products are made in an FDA-registered facility. They're also doctor approved and listed in the physician's desk reference. Now, that book is actually in every doctor's office in the United States. And also, USANA supports the children. They've donated over $18 million to the Children's Hunger Fund. That's associates and USANA corporate office. USANA is also a trusted partner and sponsor of the Dr. Oz show. Dr. Oz did his research and he determined that USANA was a great fit. In fact, he's spoken at our last 5 conventions, and different USANA products are featured on the Dr. Oz show almost monthly. So it's really neat to see that USANA is getting recognized for what they're doing in the media. Now, the next question is, why do we need proper nutrition? Do you have any stress in your life? Maybe you don't have much stress, but a lot of people do. Also, poor eating habits. Of course, I know I don't eat perfectly, but that's definitely a challenge. Genetically modified foods, that's in all of our food, unfortunately. Radiation, we're all exposed. Toxins in our food, and pollution. So really, our environment is killing ourselves, and we need support. And again, that's why this is a great fit for helping someone maintain their health. So now we'll go over the products briefly. USANA's core product is called the Essentials. Now, they received a #1 ranking in the Comparative guide, which is a third-party study. You see it there at the bottom. It tested 1,600 different supplements, and USANA was right there at the top. I like it because it's a third-party study. Now, our main product is the Essentials, which is for adults. You see those 2 products right there. That is all the antioxidants for the cells and all the minerals for the cells of the adult human body. We also have a prenatal for expecting mothers, and we have products for kids and teens. So that is the basics. That's the foundational product. Now, this is a visual study. I like this because this can really give you a perspective. What happens when you cut an apple and leave it on the table for a day? Of course, it goes brown. So in this study, what they did was they dissolved the antioxidants from USANA. They also did Kirkland from Costco and the Centrum product and bottled water. And they put the apple in there to see how it would protect it from oxidation, from going brown. Keep in mind that apple represents you and your cells. So you can see after 48 hours, the USANA apple stayed yellow, the Kirkland went black, the Centrum and the bottled water are about the same. Which protection would you like for the cells of your body? I can tell you that since we've been on USANA, it's been a tremendous improvement in our health, both me and my wife. Another advantage is you can customize your health. USANA has a line of nutritional optimizers. They have convenient AM/PM packs if you don't want to deal with bottles. They also have custom healthy shakes and bars. You can choose the type of protein you want to go in your shake. They have Rev3 healthy energy drinks and a skincare line without preservatives. So there's really something for everyone here, and I personally use all the product lines. Our My Smart Foods product line is our newest product line. It's convenient, great tasting, and it's great for you. There's no added sugar, and it has the healthy fats from coconut oil. But what I love is the results. And this is actually a clinical study when people took the USANA products and what happened. And here's some actual visuals of people that are losing weight. We literally have tens of thousands of clients and associates all over the world who feel better, who have more energy. I mean, you can just see the difference in the pictures, but one of my favorites is my client, Donna Womack. She lost 50 pounds in 5 months. She's kept the weight off for 7 years. We have literally thousands of stories like this of people getting great results with their health. USANA is also recognized in the media. A lot of people in the movie industries take the USANA products. I'm going to read it from the left. Ali Landry, Samuel L. Jackson, Jason Priestley, Mario Lopez, Carrie Ann Inaba, Mel B, Angie Harmon, Paris Hilton, Jennifer Hewitt, Nia Long, or a few famous people that take USANA. There's actually now over 1,000 elite athletes taking USANA. The slide says 600, but it's grown to over 1,000 now. Serena Williams, Derek Para, Paulo Anton Ono, the entire Mexico soccer team. They trust their health to USANA because there's no drugs in the products. So they pass their drug tests and they're successful. USANA also does not offer endorsements. So these people literally take USANA because it helps them, and that's why they're on the products. So now you might be wondering, well, how is money made? All this sounds great, but how can you make money? And this was what I was thinking when I was first introduced to USANA, is how can I actually help my financial position? So I'm going to explain it very simply. You get paid on a point system. So for example, the Essentials, that product in the US is $49.95, and you get 35 points into your business. Now, USANA's in different countries. So in Mexico, it's a price in pesos. In Canada, it's a price in Canadian dollars. But the 35 points goes to everybody. So every product has a point value. So I'm going to explain right now. we're going to start with the left. You can start with one business center or three business centers. If you start with one business center, your startup pack will be roughly around $365. And that's for the products you see there. You can actually customize that order. But that would give you some shakes to try for the month, some supplements, probiotics, healthy bars, some of the healthy Rev3 energy drinks. That gets you started. Now, with one business center, this is just an example. Let's just suppose that your business center generated 8,000 points of orders, right? Of clients and associates who purchase product. You would be paid $800. Okay, so that's a 10% payout. Now, with three business centers, to start with that's a better, obviously it's a better business system. The startup pack is around $657, and that's 400 points of product. So you could get a set of the products for you and then a set for a spouse, or maybe even retail that second set out. But when you have three business centers, the same 8,000 points, okay, you see 8,000 points there now, it's flowing up, and your bottom business centers make separate $400 checks. Then the points combine at the top, and your top business center makes an $800 check. So you would make $1,600 on the same volume. So that's a 20% payout. So obviously three business centers is the way if you can afford it, but you can also start with one and upgrade to three business centers. Now I'm going to give you a real life example of how it works. Let's say that you enroll Bob and you help Bob generate 500 points of orders. Now, what will happen is Bob's on your right leg. So the points are going to flow up to your right leg. In other words, you get the 500 points and Bob gets the 500 points. Now, here's another example. Let's say the 500 points go into Bob's left leg. The points will still flow up to your right leg because Bob is on your right side forever. Okay, so that's just something to understand. Now, here's an example where let's say Bob has balanced 250 points on left and right. When that happens, when you have a balanced business, USANA pays you, and in this case, they got the $50 paycheck because they take the common denominator, which is 250, they times it by 20%. Okay, so it's that simple. Now, those 500 points still flow up to you on the right side, so now you get the 500 points. Okay, so that's just an example on your right side, but to create income, you have to have two legs built. This is called a binary. Now, let's say you enroll Maria, but Maria, she doesn't do anything. She just kind of falls asleep on us, okay? So you still need business on your left leg, so that's okay. You can go ahead and enroll Joe here, and Joe, let's say, generates 1,000 points. The beautiful thing is the 1,000 points flow up to Maria. So she says, I'm back. Now she's excited. She gets to have some points, and that motivates her. But the 1,000 points also flow up to you. So now you have 1,000 points on your left leg, and you have 500 points on your right leg. Now, USANA, again, they pay you on the common denominator. In this case, the common denominator is 500 points on both sides. So they're going to take 500, they're going to times it by 20%, and you're going to get a $100 paycheck on your business center. Okay, that's direct deposited into your bank account. And then you have 500 points that carry over on your left and 0 carried over on your right. And then you build from there for the next week. Okay, so that's a very simple real life example when you're starting your business. Now, let's suppose that you get trained, you learn how to build a successful business. Your left leg and your right leg max out at 5,000 points. When you've done that, you have earned a $1,000 check on your business center. And if you're doing that every week, then you're running a business that can do $52,000 a year. Okay, that's your income potential on one business center. You maintain that with a 100-point auto order. So that's the products listed below, either $154, let's say the products you see on the left, or $123 of just supplements there on your right. So either one, whatever works for you, you can customize that order, but that's a very low I mean, I don't want to call it overhead because you can actually sell those products as well, but most people consume those, okay? Now, with 3 business centers, your income potential triples. So again, each leg can do 5,000 points max. So your bottom business centers can make $1,000 per week each, and then the 5,000 points flow up to where your top business center can also do that. So that means that you're looking at an income potential of 3,000 a week or 156,000 a year. Now, you maintain that with a 200-point auto order which is roughly $282 worth of products. And that's an example right there. I have my shakes every day for a month. I've got my protein bars, my healthy supplements, and the Rev 3 drinks. So again, it's like redirectional spending. Instead of buying products at GNC or other places, I just buy it from my own business. And of course, you can also retail that out. Now, that is just the beginning, because USANA has 6 ways to pay you. That you can also make money with retail sales. Weekly commissions is what I just explained. You can also make money with lifetime matching bonus. There's incentive trips. Me and Crystal just got back from a 7-day Caribbean cruise, and it was an amazing trip. I've also won a trip to Ireland during my time with the company. Leadership bonus, that's another way that you're paid, and elite bonus, which is 1% of the top quarterly worldwide bonus to the top 55 income earners. So there's really something for everybody here, depending on what your goals are. But where else can you find this kind of earning potential in traditional business or corporate America? That's the main reason why I decided to make this a career for myself. So to sum it up, USANA has been a huge blessing in our lives. I want to encourage you to get your questions answered. Please contact the person who invited you. I want to thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing your story about being a successful client or an associate with USANA.